Hi guys! So it is time to go through my favorite 10 movies of 2020. But before we do, please make sure if you're not already subscribed, click the subscribe button and remember the notification bell so you don't miss any other upcoming videos. And if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And now, let's go! Number 10, Mulan. I mean, yes, it's not like the Disney animated one. It's okay. It's good. It's good. Also, I'm a tiny bit biased since I'm in it. But I still felt it. I still cried. The cinematography is lush. Beautiful New Zealand is on display. I have no qualms, but there are 9 more movies that came out in 2020 that was better than it, even though I'm not in the other 9. Number 9 is Tenet. Visually striking. Didn't see much of the twists coming, but still kind of really confused with what the movie really is about. Very exciting though. Christopher Nolan. Bruh, that sound mix, I could barely hear anything. I'm waiting to maybe rent this so that I can turn on subtitles, because for the parts of the movie I couldn't hear any of the dialogue because the sound was just so overwhelming. Like the background music, the score, which was really good by the way. The score was really good. But yeah, I couldn't even hear parts of the movie, so that's why it's kind of lower on the list. Number 8, The High Note. It's got so much heart. I really do love Tracy Ellis Ross. She was so great in that movie. Definitely a feel-good movie. Number 7, Freaky. It's more of a dark comedy. I haven't seen Vince Vaughn in such a long time. I mean, you were funny, but you were funnier in other movies, but you were good. I think you were really good. And Catherine Newton, a little bit dead in the eyes. Dead in the eyes. I killed myself. But I don't know. I guess you were good. It was definitely very slick, but the trailer did give away most of the comedy in the movie. And it pains me to put this in number 6, Wonder Woman 1984. I enjoyed the first one more. The first one to me felt more like a fully rounded superhero movie, whereas with Wonder Woman 1984, I feel like it was very much a niche movie, kind of like a Christmas movie. It feels to me like a Christmas movie because stuff just happens and then you accept it, you move on, and it's definitely gets you in all the feels. There's 2 parts in the film where I just bawl. Not as good as the first one, but still very good. Epic visuals, and that score by Hans Zimmer just... Oh, number 5, Enola Holmes. I mean, I have to be honest, I have never seen Stranger Things. All I knew about Millie Bobby Brown going into this movie was that she was in Stranger Things, and I've seen her in Samsung ads, but I've never actually seen her act, and this was the first time I saw her act. I actually really enjoyed Enola Holmes. I was really worried going in that I wouldn't like it because I kind of not really enjoyed the other Sherlock Holmes stuff that I've seen, like the one with Robert Downey Jr., those 2 movies. Elementary, with Johnny Lee Miller, and also Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch. It's not that they're bad, they're good. I just never really got into them, so I was actually really worried going into this movie that I would not be into it. It turns out I am. I really want a sequel. Number 4, The Witches. Anne Hathaway, yes, you were cheering up the scenery big time, but it was quite delightful. Octavia Spencer, the warmth. I loved her as grandma. In general, I would say it's the best Roald Dahl movie I've seen. I haven't seen the original Matilda, don't at me. I actually enjoyed the plot more than I enjoyed the Angelica Houston version of The Witches. I don't know, I just like this one better. I don't know why. The 3rd one, The Prom. I'm a sucker for musical movies. There's some songs in it that's very modern Broadway. I've always felt that with modern Broadway, numbers, they're catchy, but I don't really like them. Where this was what it was like watching The Prom, but it wasn't just the music. The plot actually got to me, the heartbreak. All the feels. I shouldn't be surprised, but Meryl Streep was really good. As was James Corden. I think Meryl Streep, James Corden were the standouts. Watch it. Just watch it. It's great. Just watch it. By the time it was the final number, I was I've been waiting for this moment the entire time. I needed this. It's here. Let's go. Also, that sequence in the mall. Now, I know a lot of people have put this as their number 1, but for me, it was a number 2. You'll understand why. My number 2 is Soul. Such a good movie. Pixar. I felt like it taught me a lesson on how to be a human. Soul was just so good. I really did enjoy it. It got all the feels. The animation was stunning. The actress did such a good job that I didn't even know who some of them were. For instance, I didn't even know that Tina Fey was in the movie. And it was Tina Fey the entire time. She was that good that I didn't even notice it was Tina Fey. I mean, Jamie Foxx I already knew because Jamie Foxx everywhere on the marketing, so I knew it was Jamie Foxx, like, as the main character going in. But, like, all the other characters, like, I didn't know, and they did such a good job, such a good job. And now, my #1 movie of the year. The best, for me, personally, by my opinion. By the way, all of these are just my opinions, by the way. I'm sure you guys have different opinions compared to mine, but my favorite movie this year was actually The Invisible Man. I have never seen such a good sci-fi thriller. Like, this is what Hollow Man was supposed to be. It's so good, so chilling. I have no words. Like, it's just really, really good. Like, everyone just need to watch The Invisible Man. Such a good thriller. Like, the perfect thriller. I have nothing. I can't have any critique on The Invisible Man. It's just perfect. Now, here are some honorable mentions. I have quite a lot that didn't make the list. I'll make it snappy. Bad Boys for Life, enjoyable, action-packed, didn't really stick the landing for me. Godmothered, such a good Christmas movie, but, you know, it's kind of basic. Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. A lot of missed opportunities. Was enjoyable at times. Ewan McGregor hammed it up a bit. Yeah, I don't know. Sonic the Hedgehog. Enjoyable, fun, but it's not Detective Pikachu. Charles World Tour. Oh, the controversy of Charles World Tour. Very sugar-coated fun. Too many musical numbers. I was like, ooh. It was like the first Charles movie, but on steroids. Quite great. The New Mutants. We've been waiting, I don't even know. It feels like a million years for the New Mutants. This was supposed to come out before Dark Phoenix. It was okay. Hardly any action, hardly any powers. Very generic story, but Greenland. A very enjoyable disaster movie. There was a part that actually took, like, the heartstrings. Like, it got there. But, you know, it's not very memorable. It is a bit generic. Break the Silence, the movie. I really didn't enjoy, like, the other BTS movies, so when I watched this one, I had pretty low expectations going in. I was pleasantly surprised. It was actually quite serviceable. Monster Hunter. Oh my goodness. Let's just say half of the movie there's, like, no dialogue. If you're gonna do a silent film, do a silent film. This wasn't a silent film. Like, it was just action sequences and pieced together by barely any dialogue. So, a waste of good visuals, a waste of Mila Jovovich, and a waste of Tony Jaa. And everybody else, they're hardly in the movie anyways. Eurovision Song Contest, the story of Fire Saga. Very cheesy, very cringy, very enjoyable. I love the songs, especially Double Trouble. Crucifix or My Hometown, those two songs. Stellar. Dan Stevens actually hammed it up quite a bit, and I quite enjoyed that. Some parts with Will Ferrell was just too unbearable, and Will Ferrell is like the male lead, so that's kind of not good, so that's why it didn't make the list. And last but not least, Blackpink Light Up the Sky. Not as good as Break the Silence, the movie, but still pretty good. I did enjoy that it gave a little bit more depth as to how the Blackpink girls are. And that's my top 10 best movies of 2020 plus honorable mentions. That's the movies, some movies, a selection of movies that I've seen in 2020. Tell me, what have you guys seen in 2020 that you guys really enjoyed in movies? And until next time, bye guys. Thank you so much for watching. So you can check out some more videos right now, right there. You see them? Also, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss a single video. Bye!